Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Blue Jays versus Red Sox Major League Baseball matchup on Sunday, July the 2nd, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day, sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab, and while you're there, check out all of our picks that we have available. They range between $15 all the way up to yearly packages. Use the discount code PICK to get 15% off any purchases $19 or more. We also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club, and this is geared towards the larger bankroll players. Got a toll-free number. Talk to a live person, see if it's for you. But let's get to this one. Red Sox taking on the Blue Jays, and I said it in earlier videos in this series. I don't really usually allude to earlier videos, but this time I'm going to, because I'm going to say a lot of the same things I'll say some of the same things that I said, or a sentence that I said before. I said this is where the rubber meets the road for these teams and, basically where they stand for this season. I understand we're not at the All-Star break yet. We have just barely passed the halfway part of the season. But the way that it's all stacked up in the American League, when you're in 4th place and 5th place in the American League East and kind of falling back in the wild card standings, you got to decide and make that decision. And are you going to be a contender, or are you going to be playing for a different time and a different year? And I think both these teams need to figure that out. And for the Boston Red Sox, I think they've been figuring that out for a while now. And I think they're actually playing for a different year. But at the same time, I think that, they're still competitive because, they're the Boston Red Sox and they have a lot of pride as an organization. They have some good quality ball players on there. I just don't know if they have the pitching staff, starting or bullpen, to get them into to make the run that it's going to take in the American League. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays, when you lose your starting pitcher, your top guy in your rotation, or the guy that's seen as the top guy, and Alek Manoah, everyone else has got to move up or rung, or I did it like they're moving down, but actually everyone else has to move up or rung, and including today's starter Kevin Gausman, who I believe is one of the more overrated, overbet pitchers in baseball. We always see gigantic numbers on this guy, but throughout his career, he's done very little to merit that he can live up to those numbers on a consistent basis. I think the Red Sox have come in here into Toronto with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder. And of course, coming off of the Canada Day game on Saturday, which is always kind of a difficult spot. And the Blue Jays have a pretty good record in those Canada Day games. But I just think, in this one, on a Sunday afternoon, I just think the Red Sox, these are the type of games where they find a way. And I think I'm going to take the Boston Red Sox here, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.